Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Chris is Talking, and this is my weekly anime review from Mob Psycho 100. And this is for episode 8. And guys, I thought this was an amazing episode. Definitely one of the best episodes, if not the best episode of Mob Psycho 100, and a personal one of the best episodes of this anime season thus far. I mean, literally, some emotional shit has happened. We've been seeing some emotional shit happen in other episodes like Dragon Ball Super and stuff, which review will be coming real soon. I'm going to try and make my reviews a bit shorter today so I can bang out this Dragon Ball Super and Natsu no Taizai like all in one day. So they're not going to be as long as possible because I do need to go to work. But as I was saying, there's been some emotional things happening in this anime season, and this episode of Mob Psycho 100, episode 8, was on fire. I mean, like, literally, where can I start it? Let's start with the characterization. Now, we got a huge characterization of Ritsu and how he actually thinks and how he's actually going down the darker path, and to actually see him go there and to see the confrontation with Mob and his brother, and Ritsu actually explain to him why he's doing what he's doing, how he actually feels, and that he never really felt safe around him ever. And the only reason why he was being nice was because he didn't know how to handle his brother's stress levels, and if he could be alright with his brother being stressed. So it's just being surrounded by constant fear, and that's what created this fake persona of such a bubbly friendship from his younger brother to the older brother, where most people know that as close as siblings can be, most of the time siblings do have sibling rivalry. They might have a little fight here and there, might have a little banter. Either the older brother might be mean to the little brother or vice versa. There's always something which kind of spice up the relationship where you can have little fights and get over it and stuff. But obviously with having an older brother like Mob, Ritsu must have felt kind of just locked like a shut in, not knowing how to handle that. So that was really unfortunate, and it's a pretty sad moment to actually hear that conversation and to see how Ritsu really felt. But now he's got the god complex, and he thinks because he has the psychic abilities he can actually go against Mob, and obviously that's a no-no. But anyway, that confrontation didn't last too long, because Mob wasn't really a conversation for Mob. Mob was just like, oh, Ritsu, you finally got powers. You've always wanted powers. And I was like, oh man, good old Mob, not getting a clue in the fucking slightest. So I was like, all right, Mob. And Mob goes and apologizes to the other delinquents from the other schools who went and had a fight with Ritsu. So that was like pretty like, oh wow, like, Mob, you could take out all these people. Why are you being so nice? And Ritsu knew this as well, and he was proper pissed off, like, what the hell is going on? All whilst that's happening, we see like a bystander in the background, the guy in a hood who Mob had actually sensed several episodes ago when he was with the psychic committee chick, and they were trying to figure out the more psychics out there, and Mob sensed his hostile aura. So the same guy was on the building watching from afar, and we now see him speaking to his organization, and his organization are the ones who actually they're going around taking apparently people with psychic abilities or people with potential for psychic abilities or who are very powerful. So that's what it seems like is going on. He has a scar, and then there's another guy who he's got to see, who went to that telekinetic facility kind of thing where Ritsu was going to for the past few episodes, and apparently he's kidnapped some of the children from there as well, but they were shit, so probably he'll find out the hard way. So yeah, so there's something going on there, like a deeper organization in the background. And from what we've seen from this episode with the fight between Mob and the hooded guy, yeah, this organization must be crazy OP, and we even get confirmation from Hanazawa that there's more than 100 of them, and these 100, they may not be natural espers, but these 100, they've trained their techniques in their bodies, and they're not just powerful and just lived like that. They've actually trained themselves for it. So 100 of these people at 70% was crazy. Sorry if my video is lagging, it's kind of annoying me. Should be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that should be fine. Sorry about that. But yeah, so We get to find out about the organization, so that's world building, that's like development of the plot. Like we now know that in the future Mob will be going against these 100, which is kind of funny that it's called 100 of them. But yeah, so Mob, there's a high chance Mob will be going against them, and considering that we've only just seen the guy that Mob was fighting in this episode, there's a chance that there's going to be a lot stronger people in that organization. And how was Mob going to handle them, especially as the guy that Mob was fighting, he managed to do a new technique with his telekinetic abilities. Not only did he have his normal barriers and all that kind of stuff that Mob had, sorry guys, but he also was able to put some spiral telekinetic powers around his wrist and around his arm, and like made all his punches some crazy force, and like apparently he felt like a drill, and he was able to burst through Mob's barriers, blast Mob in the face, just literally completely obliterate him. It was mad because when he tried to kidnap Ritsu, Mob instantaneously held this guy's arm, and whilst he's holding his arm, you see his meter go up like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I was like, shit, like Mob was going 100 really quick, but then the guy obviously knocked him away, and we thought, okay, cool. And then Mob literally ends up like us. Sorry guys, it's my throat is kind of been itchy. Oh man, it's annoying when you have to talk a lot and your voice has been itchy. But yeah, so all I can say is this episode was fucking fire. It was lit. It was definitely the best episode of Mob Psycho 100. Like, not only was the story, characterization, like art animation, the music, the design, the plot development, everything about this was on fire, and I really can't wait to see next week's episode. Like, it was cool to see Mob really go mad, and like we got to see that he can actually use it properly. Like, he took a step and he did a flash step when he was like 80 or 90% and banged the guy, and like when he went 100, like he was Mob was floating, levitating, holding the guy's face, crushing it. Like, this was an emotional fight scene, definitely one of the best fights of this anime season or this anime year. It was crazy. And I also like that even though it was done by one, many people thought Mob was going to be another Saitama and like be unbeatable, but we get to see that Mob isn't unbeatable. He's just fucking OP. Maybe his high level, where it's the question marks, the unknown, maybe that's on a different level. Maybe, yeah, but when we've seen that Mob can't control that power. So Mob can control 70%, 80%, maybe 90 to 100. But when he went into the 100%, when he was done fighting, Mob was kind of fighting, standing up unconscious and some fucking whitebeard shit. So that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, this was a great episode of Mob Psycho 100, episode 8. What did you guys think? Who was you guys rooting for? Are you guys excited to see a Mob and Hanazawa team up, double team fucking? But I don't know, it's kind of cool seeing them two kind of go together. I thought that Hanazawa was going to be one of the main bad guys, but Hanazawa's actually helping him out, and they're going to be going against that team. I forgot what the company's called, but don't want to say it in case it's a spoiler. I don't know. Because I think I have read it, but I was just so excited to see how it looked. But yeah, fantastic episode. Please comment what is your favorite part. Like this video if you like this, if you liked what I've been talking about, if you like the comments and the points I spoke about, or if you just like the anime in general and you want to see me do more reviews for this. Do check out my other playlists, and do check out my Mob Psycho 100 playlist, because I have done the reviews for all of them, and I post up videos regularly, very regularly. So I'd love to see you guys join me on my journey to get in to that few hundreds to the thousands subscribers, and let's do this. Have a great time, guys. Take care. Peace.